James Maxwell, Dr. Ginger Hamster on Twitter and minds.com. We've all heard people like, angry MGTOW and MGTOW this and MGTOW that. Women are going to jack your sperm. They're going to get themselves preggers so they can suck resources out of you for 21 years. And, it's hard to believe that there would be some women like that in the world, but there are. Now, you guys who are in my cast of men, average dudes, you don't really have to worry about this too much because hot women aren't trying to jack your sperm, buddy. Okay. No, you're invisible to the 80%. Now, there might be some of the 20% in there. Well, he's better than I, so I can jack his sperm and whatever. But dudes, use a fucking condom. Come on, guys. Don't be stupid. Oh my God. Here's a headline, actual headline, and an actual story about this in the New York Post. Hamptons bachelors are getting vasectomies, so gold diggers can't trap them. This is not The Onion. This is in the living section of the New York Post this weekend. Memorial Day weekend, the summer kicks off. Does that mean we can wear white again? I should lose my man card for even knowing that has something to do with summer. I'm sorry. Oh, no. The latest Hamptons summer accessory is a vasectomy. When Scott, a male model who says he's in his 30s, kicks off the Hamptons high season this weekend at his Sag Harbor waterfront house, meaning lots of money, people. The unattached hunk won't have any reservations about hooking up with women he hardly knows. Now, for people who don't know what the Hamptons are, what is this Hamptons thing? Perhaps in Europe, overseas, it's ritzy, hoity-toity, big, huge money type situation. I believe it's on Long Island, but it's where the big money hangs out in the summer. These are people who summer. I mean, this is big money here, right? Quote, Scott says, I had a vasectomy a few months ago. Having a house in the Hamptons and being fairly well off, I've encountered some problems. Women trying to get pregnant. Scott says he's a regular on the society scene who owns he only earns $500,000 a year. I mean, that's nothing. You can barely eat in New York City for that, but okay. Maybe he's got some inheritance, whatever. I don't know, don't care. What we do know is he summers in the Hamptons. Scott recalled sex partners who have lied to him about being on birth control. No, it's never happened. It never happens. Scott says it's a trick. They say, I love you. I love you. She loves me. We don't need no condom. Right. Guys, are you getting enough of a warning yet? Strap it on, baby. You don't want to raw dog the horrors, man. That's, not good. Scott, who describes himself as Tarzan with light eyes. So he's a hunky dude, right? I mean, he's got, he's got game and money. He's got everything. He's got all you need in the top 20%, right? He says he typically beds up to 10 different women per summer. Only 10? And estimates that 20% of the single ladies he encounters are looking to trap a rich guy with a baby. The goal, at the very least 18 to 21 years of child support, and in some instances, a green card for the mother. At best, Scott said, women want that Cinderella story. Right. Didn't Cinderella kind of save it up? She wouldn't, well, what do I know? It's a fairy tale, isn't it? Of happily ever after. But I'm non-committal at this point in my life, and you should be, Scott. You should be. Area urologists, that would be New York City, report they're seeing more well-off bachelors request vasectomies ahead of the Hamptons season. See, there's money involved when it's a season, you see. Matt, a divorced 41-year-old park sloper, I don't know what that means, who works in media and drives a Jaguar convertible. Matt had his vasectomy performed 4 years ago at the beginning of May, in anticipation of the summer, he said. It can take up to 3 months for the sperm to be 100% eliminated, but for men who just can't wait, an ejaculate test can determine if their system is cleared sooner. Dr. David Schusterman, a urologist in Midtown Manhattan, says there's a spike in single guys who get the procedure early in the spring so they can go have a fuck fest on the Hamptons all summer. But only the rich guys. The garbage men are not getting into all this problem. Guys who do the gardens in the Hamptons and the lawn work, no. Just the Tarzans with light, beautiful eyes. The doctor says they don't want to be in the situation of being accused of fathering an unwanted baby. Dr. Joseph Alcolol, a urologist at NYU. That's their fear, being told you're paying for this kid until it's an adult. No shit. Rubbers, people. Rubbers. Quote, "This extortion happens all the time," said Dr. Schusterman. Really? Women come after them. They get pregnant and want a ransom payment, as Schusterman says. Some guys do an analysis of the cost. For 3 days of discomfort after a vasectomy, it's worth millions of dollars, literally, to them. Wow. Quote, "I never see a poor guy asking for a vasectomy." No one's trying to trap the garbage man, just the rich boys. Just ask John, 34-year-old bachelor, who had the procedure this month. He asked that his name be changed for professional reasons. The real estate developer and Upper West Side resident, again we're talking money, who said he can have a different sex partner in the Hamptons every weekend. Oh my, what a stud. He doesn't want a repeat of last summer when a woman he met at a party tried to pull a fast one. Now get this, this is his story. Is he making it up? I don't know. Let's see. So after they got done doing the you-know-what, she offered to dispose of the used condom. But when she was in the bathroom for a while, John got suspicious. He found the woman seated on the toilet, inserting his semen into her. I wonder if she had the turkey baster with her as well. Quote, "She denied it, but she tried to get herself pregnant," said John, who grabbed a towel and made her clean herself and then shower. Well, once it's in there, I'm not, John, do you know how this works, sir? After that, I have to be a lot more careful, especially now that he bought a $1.5 million Southampton house. Oh, yeah. I'm a single guy doing well. More girls come along. The vasectomy, he added, is insurance. As added insurance, John has frozen his sperm in case he decides to have one day, have a kid with a child, with a woman. Schusterman recommends this to his patients and points out that the reversing a vasectomy has a success rate of about 50%. Quote, "It's not that they don't want kids someday. They don't want kids on other people's terms." Manhattan matrimonial attorney Ira Garr said of such unplanned paternity cases, "I deal with this every year. There's potential to have to pay out a lot of money. Child support is 17% of the father's salary, up to $400,000 a year, I assume, after which the amount is at a judge's discretion, according to Garr. For someone who makes $1 million a year, Garr estimates annual payments of $100,000. $2.1 million in cash till a child turns 21. Meanwhile, vasectomy will cost you $1,000. Garr gave a thumbs up to the Bachelor snip. It's a foolproof way to fool around and not get in trouble. There you go. The question remains, surely there are women in the Hamptons looking for romance but not pregnancy? Scott admitted that his choice of partners might be to blame. If it's that easy a lay, there are probably strings attached, do you think, Scott? But Scott says he's not in a hurry to change things. In fact, he requested his last name be withheld so women wouldn't know he's shooting blanks. They just might move on if they have the motive to try to get pregnant. Oh my God. Story linked below. But remember the takeaway from this particular story. It's not poor men asking for a vasectomy. It's the rich guys. Rich guys are a population that's abused a lot, in quotes. Well, that's one way to look at it. James Maxwell, thanks for listening.